Welcome back to This Week in Big Sky Football. I'm Megan Robinson. 7 total tackles, including 2 sacks and 3 TFLs, plus 2 forced fumbles, all in a game's work for UC Davis's Jacob Psyk. His career performance earned him the recognition of Co-Defensive Player of the Week. Jacob, career night on Saturday against Southern Utah. 7 total tackles, 2 sacks, 2 forced fumbles. What was working for you in that matchup?
Really, credit goes to my teammates and the coaching staff for putting me in a good spot to make those plays. Having the bye week, we had a lot of time to prepare for our opponent. Rolling into the game, confident in the game plan, confident in my ability to execute the game plan, and I was afforded the opportunities to make plays and capitalized on that.
Talking about making plays, as a defensive lineman, what is a more exciting play for you to make? Forcing a fumble or tallying a
Ooh.
sack?
Oh, I think forcing a fumble. I remember my head coach at Harvard, he was a big focal point for our program was turning the ball over. And normally the team that wins the turnover margin wins the football game. So if I can make an impact on the game in some capacity, typically forcing a fumble, we'll probably have more of an impact. So that's my go-to.
You mentioned it. You spent your first 4 years of your career at Harvard, transferred to UC Davis for this season. What was it about this program that made you want to be an Aggie?
What Coach Plow and his staff kind of stand for in this school, prioritizing academics and playing high quality football, is similar to what Harvard also stands for. And the carryover was really a no brainer for me. For me, I really wanted to enjoy my final year of football. And when I came up here in the winter and got to meet a few of the guys in the team here, it was really a no brainer for me.
You've only been there 3 months, which in the grand scheme of things is not terribly long. How have you adjusted to the defense and life in Northern California?
Well, Coach Coombs, our defensive coordinator, he's made it really seamless for me, just picking up new calls, new techniques that I really have not been accustomed to playing at Harvard for 4 years. But he spent a lot of extra time with me, making sure I know what I do and I'm confident with what they're asking me to do when we're on the field. And then being out in California, it's been a lot of fun. My teammates have done a really unbelievable job at making this feel like a second home for me. I'm just thankful for them. I'm thankful for the coaches for affording me the opportunity to come here and look forward to what the rest of the year kind of holds.
What's been the biggest difference of playing in the Ivy League? Although you haven't started conference play yet, but what you anticipate it being like playing in the Big Sky?
The biggest adjustment is probably the length of the football season within the Big Sky. In the Ivy League, we only play 10 games, and fall camp is really 2.5 weeks. And we've already played 2 months of football here, and we're not even halfway through the season. So I'm proactively trying to take care of my body, making sure I'm good to go for game days and practice. And yeah,
I talked to Coach Plow earlier this season, and he said one of the things he likes about your defense is that you have a lot of depth on that side of the ball. You're talking about the length of this season. How does that depth help you stay fresh as we get deeper and deeper into this long season?
if you've been watching our games, or if you look at our D line alone, we're rotating 8 or 9 dudes throughout the game. And it's really given us the opportunity for when we are out there to play at 100%, give it our all, running the football, be an impact player out there. And I think going forward for us, we're leaning and counting on a lot of new guys and young guys to continue stepping up and filling those roles. But if they keep answering the bell like they have up until this point, come the end of the year, we're going to be firing on all cylinders. We're going to be healthy and we're going to be good to go. And hopefully competing for a Big Sky championship and see what happens in the playoff.
The road to the Big Sky Championship in theory starts this week when you open up conference play against Weber State, 2-1 in non-conference. How do you build on what you've already established in the non-conference portion of the season?
Yeah, it starts with how we prepare and how we practice. We've taken care of business playing Southern Utah and Utah Tech. We like where we're going, especially with a lot of new guys we have on defense. But if we want to go to where we want to go, we got to do that every week. It's got to be consistent. And it starts with myself and the older guys. And I'm confident in the guys we have in the locker room.
After the break, game picks with the voice of the Grizzlies, Riley Corcoran. Don't go anywhere.